Everybody, my name is Kinggoken. I'm pretty sure you can. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, I forgot to do something. Oh man. The game still might be too loud. That's crazy. It still might be too loud for this. Hold on a second. All right. Once again, let's start over. All right. What's up, everybody? My name is Kinggoken. Thanks for coming out to this stream of Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. The funny thing is, when I first got this game, I was calling it Shinobi Strikers. If you don't believe me, go back and watch those earlier streams I was doing of this game, titled Day 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was calling the game Shinobi Strikers when it's Shinobi Striker. You know, it says right there, Shinobi Striker. But welcome to the stream. Is Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker better than Naruto Storm? Yes, it is. It is, and some people say it's not. But let me tell you why it's better. When you play this game right here, you have to actually use your head when you're playing a match. You gotta use strategy. You gotta work with your teammates. In Naruto Storm, the only thing you have to do is just mash circle. That's the whole game. I think I did spell it wrong, didn't I? I did spell it wrong. Yep. Ace brought it to my attention. See, I gotta fix that real quick because it will drive me nuts. So I gotta do that now. Let's do it now. Let's do it. Let's do this real quick. Shinobi. Yep, it is better. It is better. It is better. Shinobi Striker is better. All right, here we go. Yeah, it should automatically update. It should. If it doesn't update automatically, it'll be changed later. But yeah, Shinobi Strikers is better than Naruto Storm. It is more fun. It is more challenging. Graphically, it's not better than Naruto Storm. I'll say that right now. This game doesn't look better than Naruto Storm. Even though it has a pretty interesting art style. But it just doesn't, overall, it just doesn't look better than Naruto Storm. Naruto Storm kind of set the bar for how good a Naruto game should look in video game form. And I think that that's going to be a bar that's going to be kind of hard to surpass. They nailed down the look of the characters pretty well. I'll even say that some of the character models in this game look kind of like the Naruto Storm models. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but they do kind of look a little like the Naruto Storm models. But yeah, but this game, it is better than Naruto Storm. It is more fun. It is more challenging. It's more interesting. I think the reason why some people may take a crap on this game right here is because it's not a fighting game in the traditional sense. It's not what Naruto Storm is. This is a team-based game, while Naruto Storm is based off of just doing one-on-one matches. That's it. Now, it would have been cool if they would have added in the ability to play on teams in Naruto Storm, because they had the whole leader switching thing, right? It seems to me they could have made it possible for it to make it 3-on-3 matches in Naruto Storm, which would have been cool. That would have been pretty cool if they would have did that, but they didn't do that. But Shinobi Striker, team-based game. Naruto Storm, one-on-one fighter. People tend to when I compare the two, and if we're going to compare games, I think Shinobi Striker is the better game. You know, that is my opinion on this. But what is your opinion on this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Speak in the chat. Let me know what is on your mind. Is Juju spamming really an issue in this game? I thought it was more of an issue in Naruto Storm, to be honest. I didn't like that how people could just spam their move over and over and over and over. You know, that's what you could do in Naruto Storm. I mean, yeah, you could do that here as well. You know, but it's not as bad. The different roles pretty much affect how useful your Jutsu is going to be in a match. Just saying. I should point out, though, that this is not going to be a normal occurrence. Like, Shinobi Striker, it's not back on the channel, for those wondering. Kinggoken streaming Shinobi Striker, it's not going to be a regular thing. I just brought this back today because I just wanted to say my piece on this game. I think this is not a bad game. It's not as bad as people try to claim it was. I've even stated before in the past, okay, that this game was going to flop and that it was going to suck. I mean, I said all that stuff way back when the first trailer came out. And if you want proof, go back and watch my last online tournament for Naruto Storm 4. I included some bonus commentary at the end that I'm not really sure how many people listened to, but I put some commentary at the end of that video that addressed that trailer because I didn't want to make a separate video for that. I wanted to include that as something extra and to see how many people would actually listen to what I said there. But what I basically said there was that this game was going to flop and that it was going to suck. Did this game flop? I don't know if it flopped or not. I don't know the sales numbers for this game. But judging by the online player population when I played this game, every time I go into the main lobby area, it looks mostly deserted most of the time. Although that's not really an indicator of how active the game is. You know, because there might be, like, they may have a certain number of players allowed in each, like, lobby area. Like, they may fit maybe, let's say, 50 players in each lobby, perhaps. So it's not every player that's in the game. That's what I think. That's maybe why it may look a little empty sometimes when you go in the game. But it finds matches pretty quickly. The matchmaking is, you know, it could take maybe 20 seconds to find a match with 8 players. Jay Thunder here saying, and I was right. He's probably, yeah, I think he's referring to what I said earlier about Shinobi Striker back when the first trailer dropped. Like I said, I was saying what was on my mind. Like I said, I'm not really sure about the sales numbers. I don't know if this game was a flop or not. I really don't. There's probably a way to check. But this really isn't a bad game, and it's actually really interesting that the way they went about making this game. They made it a team-based game, right? You use your environments to move around. You use strategy. You have to think about what you're doing. You can't just mash and win. Because this game was not made to be like that. They wanted people to play as a team and to use strategy and teamwork, which I think fits with Naruto pretty well. I don't think they should make a Naruto Storm 5. I think if they do make another one-on-one Naruto game, make another fighting game for Naruto, they need to do something a little different. They should make a Naruto Fighters. Alright, if you know what I mean. They gotta do that. They gotta do it. And it would be pretty good too if they went that route. They need to make it more like a serious fighting game featuring the Naruto characters. Because you can make a really good game out of that. So that's what I want to see happen next. Now, some people have speculated that there might be a Boruto Storm game. I've seen some people say this. they could go that route, like I said, but I'll prefer them to do something like I said, Naruto Fighters. You know, like Dragon Ball Fighters, but except it's Naruto characters instead. Have it be the same people that made Dragon Ball Fighters make the Naruto Fighters game. And you got a slam dunk right there. It would be a smash hit. Just like Dragon Ball Fighters. Hey, what is up? Owned 2050. He's saying that I can't seem to drop Naruto. Well, here's the deal, man. Because I paid, you know, $65 for this game, you know, I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm not just gonna buy it and then not play it. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna get all the trophies and then it's gonna collect dust in my collection. But I did buy this game you know, with the goal of doing a lot of content for it. Even though this game's been out for about 2 months at this point, I was willing to do this as like a regular series on the channel, but people didn't want to watch for whatever reason. They just didn't want to watch the Shinobi Striker stuff. So I was playing this game off stream. I've been playing it ever since I bought it. So I put in some time into this game. As you can see by my level, I'm level 50 already. But I've been playing this game a lot. And like I said, I really don't think it is quite as bad as some people tried to make this game out to be. And I think a lot of that negative, a lot of the negative stuff said about this game might have rubbed onto some people and made them say, well, this game really isn't that good, man. It's whack. We want Naruto Storm 5 or Boruto Storm or whatever they're going to call the next Storm game if they do make another Storm game. With CyberConnect 2 making the game, even though CyberConnect 2 said that Storm 4 was the last game, they can still make another one. I mean, it's that simple. They can make another one if they wanted to. Yeah, people have said that this game is dead. Now, if you look at the online lobby right now, does this look highly populated? Not really. You see a lot of players, I mean, a decent number of players up there, but right here, this is where the main login spot is, where new players are going to pop up, right? You don't see a lot of people here. And everyone's just hanging out up here, because most likely these people have already finished all the VR missions. They probably are just doing a lot of just online matches over and over and over, you know, and you know, it's kind of funny though. When it comes to online matches, like if you play against a clan on this game, you're gonna get beat down. Which kind of reminds me, back on Naruto Storm, people would make clans for Naruto Storm. They would make YouTube channels saying they're part of such and such clan. I remember, I think the Sarasa 6 guy had his own clan of players. But now in this game right here, you can make a clan and team up with your other clanmates and lay the smackdown on people, because that's what happened to me in a lot of matches on this game. Every time I play against a clan, I get smashed. Every time. Like, it doesn't matter how good I am. I get smashed every single time. Because they're playing as a team. You know, they're talking to each other. They're strategizing. They're picking the right roles. They're doing the objective. And that's what I like about this game. It's about the fact that you have to play as a team to win. You know, I think that's what I like most about this. You can't carry a team on your own. Storm 4 ain't dying in 2 months. That's true. That is true. It didn't die in 2 months. You know, because Naruto Storm, it had that longevity, right? Because it's a long, ongoing fighting game series that a lot of people were looking forward to. And on top of that, it was like the first current generation Naruto game to come out, I believe. It was the first one. So a lot of people were excited about it. So it would make sense that, you know, it wouldn't die after 2 months. Now this game, you know, like I said, this game hasn't even been out that long, and a lot of people, some people may be burnt out on it already. But this really isn't as bad as some people are claiming it to be. Yeah, YouTubers will complain and still play Storm. That's true. Anyway. I just realized that Naruto was standing there too. Instead of Shikamaru. But yeah, like I've been playing this game, guys. I've been playing it off stream, like I said, because like I was gonna share my entire progress on the game with my viewers in real time. So I was gonna stream each day I was playing it, but then, you know, people didn't want to check it out. Ready? Hey, let's enter the Hokage's estate, man. I'm gonna do some online matches. Then I'm gonna get off. So I'm gonna do this for about 30 minutes of some intense Naruto action right here live on YouTube with the controversial title of Shinobi Strikers being better than Naruto Storm. I want to see if that's going to create some type of debate, because that's what I want. I wanted to see some type of debate on this. Are people going to agree with me, or will they disagree? Most people are going to disagree, because that's what they've been conditioned to do, is to disagree and say this game isn't good. But you got to look at what this game is. You got to look at what they tried to do with this. This was a unique take, man. I don't think any other Naruto game was made like this, as far as I know. Yeah, I'm really thinking right now to all the Naruto games that have came out, I don't think any of them are like this game. This is something new, something fresh, something cool. And like I said, with the emphasis on teamwork, it really does feel like something that works with Naruto, because of the whole teamwork aspect. I do wish that this game had more stages. Like, there are things that this game is missing. Now, if they were to make a Shinobi Striker 2, they could fix these things, but this game needed some more stages.
Ready for this?
The way to customize your character should have been more in depth. You know, it should have gave you more options. Like what I stated many times already. I wanted to make a bald-headed dude. I should have changed my role. I wasn't paying attention, but I should have changed my role. See, this is combat battle, so this isn't really going to be that helpful. But as I was saying, I wanted to make a character that was bald-headed with a beard, but you can't make that. You can't make a bald-headed character in this. Everyone has to have hair. Now, I saw some facial hair options, I think, or I saw some players that had facial hair on their character, but I want my character to have a straight-up beard, you know, like Kratos from God of War. I want to have a beard on my character. Just look at this intense Naruto action, man. We're hopping around, we're doing jutsus, you can fight on the walls. I'm getting destroyed right here. So I can't do anything. See, I got destroyed right there. But that was because I got double teamed, basically. But that's the thing, though, I was by myself. Actually, I gotta switch my role. But yeah, that's how this game is, man. It's about the teamwork. Take out their healer first. That should be like your main target. If you see a healer, take him out right away. So I'm getting destroyed. Where'd he go? So I can't even see that's another thing too. Is sometimes the camera will get so up close to your character that you can't even see what's going on. I couldn't see what was going on right there, so he got me. So that's why I try to stay away from walls when I do these online matches. I try to stay as far away from the walls as possible. So that doesn't happen, but I shouldn't have to do that, you know? Oh, there he goes. He took him out. See, healers have less health than the other roles, so you should always focus them first. I'm trying to destroy him. And there we go. There we go. See, it took him out. You see how I've gotten better at this game? Because I've actually been playing this game. Like I said, I didn't buy the game just to have to sit around and collect dust. I've been playing it. Getting stronger. Getting better. You know. I still haven't been able to collect the scroll to activate the ultimate jutsu. I still haven't done that yet. That's like, I've been trying. Every time I try to do that, I get double teamed. team lost. I wasn't even paying attention, but my team was getting bodied. Wow. Yeah, Ace is right. See, highest grade on my team. My team is terrible. Look at that. Terrible. But that's the thing though, like I said, it's a team-based game. It's not based off like it's in the stream is lagging. See, I wasn't even checking that. That's my bad for not checking it. See, there may have been not lag, but the same thing that happened when I was streaming Resident Evil 7. For those who checked out that stream, thank you for checking it out. If you didn't check out the RE7 stream, why didn't you check it out? It's all good fun. The whole Halloween horror event, it's all in good fun. It's supposed to be fun to watch. Should be interesting if you've never seen the game before. I mean, well, even if you've seen the game before, it should be interesting to see my gameplay of that particular game. If you know what I mean. But yeah, my team sucked, man. I'm not gonna do Naruto's mission yet.
Ready?
Yeah, if you play Storm 2 on PS4, you're not gonna find a match. The Naruto Storm collection was pretty much dead on arrival. You know, because I was streaming the game, and I think by like the third stream, I could barely find any players, which is surprising. It was shocking. Okay, I'm looking at OBS right now to see if it's doing any lag, and it seems to be okay.
I'll be fine on my own.
Yeah, see, everything's fine now. Although, well, hold on. I thought I saw some choppiness there for a second. Oh, yep, it did it. There's some choppiness going on. Why does it do this when I used the PS4? It didn't do this at all when I was streaming Dino Crisis. There was no choppiness because I was looking at OBS. Well, not the whole time, but occasionally I would look over there to see if there's any choppiness going on. I didn't see any when I was playing Dino Crisis. But when I play a PS4 game, it's like OBS can't handle it, which is strange. It's only just capturing a window. That's all it's doing. It's just capturing a window. It shouldn't matter what the source is, right? I mean, like the actual source. It shouldn't matter if it's a PS3 or a PS4. Jordy Wolf wants the team. Yeah. Yeah, we could team up if you want. Anytime I do stuff like this, it's wide open to people who want to play. But like I said, this won't be a regular thing. This is just something I just felt like doing. Wanted to get people's opinions, man. I'm trying to draw some opinions out of the viewers. So I had to use a controversial topic title for the stream. I had to make a bold statement. And like I said, people are going to disagree. And if they disagree, hey, feel free to tell me your take on things. Why do you think Naruto Storm is better than Shinobi Striker? You know, and that should be interesting. I already gave my reasons why I think this is better. I think this game is better than Naruto Storm. But it'd be interesting to see other people's take on it. What did they like about Naruto Storm that Shinobi Striker just doesn't have? What's the mission? Oh, combat battle. So, alright, so I'm going to stay as my attack role.
No holding back.
Although it doesn't hurt to have a healer. Oh, never mind, we have 2 healers. We should only have 1 healer, not 2. See, these guys aren't thinking. I do apologize about the choppiness. I might have to adjust some more settings in OBS to fix that. For the next stream, which will be tomorrow. I'm doing another stream tomorrow. It's going to be more of that Halloween/horror stuff. I might stream Parasite Eve. That's the current plan, although I might switch it up. I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed. Where's my teammate? I see 1 healer. That's the only reason I'm still alive, by the way. I can't see anything because the camera. This guy knows it too. That's why he's doing that. He knows I can't see. That's why he's doing that. Trying to cheat. I'm getting better at not using my lock on, right? Using the green lock on instead. That tells you who you're targeting at that moment. Although sometimes it might be better to lock on. If you're in like in a situation where it's one-on-one and there's no other players around, you can use lock on your opponent. It'll make it easier to dodge his moves. See, I got hit by. I guess that was. I'm not really sure what I got hit by. Oh, Jordy Wolf was asking, "Am I on?" Yeah, I'm online right now. I'm under my other PSN account. I'm not playing on my Kinggoken PSN account right now. This is the other account, the account that I use when I'm grinding trophies. I don't use the Kinggoken account for grinding trophies. That one was made specifically for YouTube. That's why all my trophies are on this main account right here. I have like thousands of trophies. Actually, I can show you guys. I'm streaming through my computer. I can show you my computer. Look at my trophies. So you can see that, man. This guy's a trophy collector. He's played a ton of games. Look at the skill! Look at the skill, guys! Yeah, you guys are probably not even looking. Look at the skill. Look at the skill right here, man. I'm dancing around these dudes. How'd that not hit anybody? See, I'm gonna switch that ultimate attack. I never hit anybody with the move. I can't use my jutsu. How do you steal my jutsu? How do you do that? Now that's something you can't do in Naruto still. You can't steal your opponent's special moves. He's done. He's done. Yep. Lost. What? So that's 2 losses in a row. How many times did I die in that match? I don't think I died once, right? Or no, I died once. I died once this match. I think that's it. Let me see. How many times did I die? Yeah, I only died once. I only got 1 knockout. Man, that's crap. I mean, how much damage did I do in that match? Come on now. And my points were so low, it gave me a low grade. But how much damage did I do in that match? I did a ton of damage. I guess that doesn't matter if you do damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to start the matchmaking. See, I keep thinking it's automatic. It doesn't start automatically. Like, so sometimes if I just sit there, like, it's not automatic. It doesn't just start you for the next match. You have to go back into the Hokage stage and queue up again for the online matchmaking. I wish it was automatic. Like, just start the next thing right away. So I'm kind of surprised that there's not more debate. No one running in here and saying, "No, Storm is better." I was like I said, I was expecting that, but I'm not really seeing that here. That means people don't disagree. Then I'm just gonna take that as people don't disagree. That this game right here, Shinobi Striker, is the superior Naruto game that everyone should be playing right now. You know, all Naruto fans, they should be playing this game right now.
I'm not going to lose this.
Oh, combat battle. All right, so let's look at
Ready
what.
for this?
Okay, we got. Well, I'm attack. That's range because he's using Sasuke. Unless that's like a created character that looks like Sasuke. Where's he at?
Battle.
Okay. 2 range, 1 attack, 1 defense. I'll switch. Well, when I get KO'd, I'll switch to a healer. You know, that can sometimes turn the tide. Like if we're losing by a lot, having a healer can actually help a lot. You know, it can help us get a comeback at least. Yeah, only 2 likes. See, like this is how people treat the channel, man. That's how they treat it. It is what it is. But like I've stated before, for those who don't know, because I talked about this. I forgot what stream it was. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot which stream it was, but I did say that, you know, we don't really see things turn around by at least 2019. You know, I may just pack it up and just say, you know what, I gave it my best, but it is what it is. You know, 2019 will be it. Get that dude. Easy, I'm just destroying this guy. He can't do anything. I actually lost track of him. See, that was the guy I was fighting. Actually, I lost track of him. All right, that's awesome. I was about to KO that guy. I was about to say kill him. I was about to knock him out. Oh, my team's actually going to win. And my team won. Look at that. That pure skill you guys saw on display right there. But see, if this was a, if this was a Sinjo Afro stream, there'd be probably like 200 likes right now. Same, and it'd be funny, like if this was like the same exact stream, same exact dialogue, same title, he'll probably have 200 likes right now. You know, real talk. Just saying. But that's what I said, man. There's only 2 more months, maybe less. Well, yeah, until January 1st, 2019. If there's no real like upward momentum on this channel, man, that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be it. The channel's gonna be, it's gonna be gone, man. It's gonna go poof. It's gonna be like I never existed. And I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. But that's in your hands, guys. Every viewer, anyone that clicks on this, it is in your hands. Because no YouTuber has control over the views they get, how active their community is on their channel, and how many likes their videos get. That is all the subscribers showing their strong support for them. So if you can do it for those guys, there's no reason why you can't do it for Kinggoken, a guy who basically has bent over backwards for his viewers and did it for years and years. Only now to be treated this way, which doesn't make any sense, but like I said, it is what it is, man. That's how YouTube is. It's how the game is played. But yeah, 2019, January 1st, 2019. Once that clock, man, once it's 2019, if there's no real momentum, man, that's it, man. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna be gone. Yeah, I'll be just like one of the victims of Thanos when he snapped his fingers. I'll be like, oh, guys, I'm not feeling so good. And then, you know, the channel's gone. There's be like no videos. It's going to be say this channel has no content. It's just everything's just going to be gone. Wiped. And like I said, I don't want that to happen. You know, Avengers, yeah, it's called Avengers Infinity War, right? That movie wasn't so bad. You know, thinking back on it, it wasn't so bad. But when I was first watching it, I thought the movie was a little boring, and I felt it was a little too long. But when I think back on that movie, it wasn't really that bad. It was quite good, with the ending that you don't really expect coming. Just saying, the ending was something that was kind of unexpected, but they're going to correct all that with the sequel. Like, you already know that. You already know they're going to undo that ending with Avengers Infinity War Part 2. Which I think comes out next year. Next summer, I think. I might be wrong. But I'll be checking that movie out. The Anime King saying he's disappointed in his subscribers for not watching the Spider-Man DLC. Hey man, the thing about story DLC, some people may not want to watch someone else play it. Like they may want to play that on their own, so they won't watch because of spoilers. That's the main reason why I'm not getting Red Dead Redemption 2 to do for this channel. Even though I thought about it, but then I was like, it doesn't make sense to do it. No one's gonna watch because, well, it's not anime stuff, and two, another reason why people wouldn't want to watch is because they don't want to be spoiled on the game. So it's like that stuff that doesn't really work unless like you're a really big YouTuber who's really popular and has a lot of support from their viewers. They can get away with doing that because their viewers are not going to just let that YouTuber put a video out and then let it not do anything. Like they're not going to do them like that. Just saying. So big guys can get away with it, but smaller channels can't. No one's going to watch. You know, that's just the reality. Well, yeah, and it's saying because it's not anime. Actually, I should have the chat on the screen too. I'm not sure if YouTube's going to show the chat replay or not. It didn't do that with my Black Ops 4 blackout stream. Like, it didn't save the chat for some reason. But yeah, for those who want to play this, I basically said, if you want to play, man, let me know. We can team up, because I'm going to do maybe 2 more matches, and that's going to be it for this particular stream. And like I said, this is not going to be a regular thing. You're not going to see this game. Probably, maybe after this, probably never. We may never see me stream this again after today. So, like I said, it really all depends. It really all depends. And several factors. But this most likely may be like the last time we see me play the Shinobi Strikers right here on this channel. The channel, like I said, I'm trying some different stuff. You know, the Halloween/horror month is another, well, not another thing, but it's a thing that I'm doing right now. To kind of bring some variety to the channel, to bring some different content. I hope people who do check it out, hopefully they enjoyed it. That's all you can hope for. I'm really surprised that people, like I said, man, with this controversial title, I'm really surprised that there's not people here trying to disagree with me about this game being better, because I'm gonna take their silence as saying that this game is better than Naruto. Those who didn't speak their mind, I'll take their silence as this is the superior Naruto game you can play right now on current systems and on PC, because this game is also on Steam, I believe. So you can play this on PC, you can play it on your PS4, you can play it on your Xbox One. You can't play it on your Switch because there's no Switch version of this game. Which I'm kind of surprised that there isn't, because there's a Switch version of Xenoverse 2. You know, there's a Switch version of the of Naruto Storm 3, Naruto Storm 2, and Storm 1. Dragon Ball FighterZ is on Switch, but this game was not given a Switch release, and I'm pretty sure the Switch can handle this game. I mean, the graphics will probably turn down a little bit. That's to be expected. God. I use my ultimate. I got him. He's not gonna move. I got him, I think. It didn't hit him. You know what? Maybe I'm not using that move right. I thought you could just like stand anywhere and use it. I guess I have to be like next to him, or at least like in the same like he's got to be within sight. I think that's the deal with that. He's dead. That's basically an instant kill right there. My team won. So that's 2 wins in a row. So I'm basically 2 for 2 right now. It's mostly just been combat battles, right? There hasn't been any capture the point. What's the other one? There's capture the point, combat battle. So I'm drawing a blank. I know there's more than just 2 modes. My Hero Academia, that game is a game that, you know, just looking at the footage, it doesn't seem like it's going to be the type of game that's going to be able to hold people's interest for very long. Like, there may be some initial hype from the people who like the series, but then like once that newness of the game wears off, it's gonna be one of those games that I don't think is gonna hold people's attention. It's gonna be one of those games that you'll see in the bargain bin at GameStop. Well, actually, there is no bargain bin. You'll see a whole bunch of used copies at GameStop for that game. So you'll probably get it for maybe $20 after, I'm gonna say probably maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. You'll see the game discounted. Used. A whole bunch of people buying the game and then taking it back because it's not getting the job done as far as being a fun game. Like, it doesn't really look like a fun game. It looks too much like Naruto Storm, but not as good as Naruto Storm, if you know what I mean. See, it's gonna tell me about that mission every time. Alright, this is probably gonna be the last match. Excuse me. This will probably be the last match. Well, that was fast. Yeah, base battle, combat battle. Isn't there like there's another match type that I'm just not thinking of right now. I'm pretty sure there's another one. Wait, one healer, 2 range. Oh, actually, I was going to show my trophies real quick. I could do that real quick here. So you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say I'm a trophy hunter. I collect a crap ton of trophies. You can see my trophy totals right here. 40 platinum trophies. 321 gold trophies. 1,447 silver trophies. And over 6,000 bronze trophies. You can see that I play a lot of games. And I like to collect the trophies. And the cool thing about trophies is that it matters now to get those trophies, because you can use the points that are acquired in Sony's PlayStation Rewards program. You can use those points to get PSN money, basically. So earning trophies can actually earn you discounts for games that you're looking to buy. So I think it's cool. It makes trophy hunting worthwhile. It wasn't worthwhile at first, but now it kind of is. It's the only bad side is that you have to collect a lot of trophies, though. That's the only bad side. Before you get any kind of rewards from it. And like I said, I was kind of hoping that the debate on this would have been a lot stronger, but it really hasn't been that strong. It really hasn't. I'm not even sure what move that was he just hit me with. No clue. We have 1 healer, 2 range types. I'm the only attack type. He's down for the count. Okay, so we have B, they have C, we have... Looks like we're getting A. I'm gonna take C right now. Yeah, there's no one over here. So I'm not really sure why people do this. Someone should be guarding at least one of the points. Instead, the whole team going to a point to take it. That makes no sense. Like, this is the way to do it, man. Like, you have one guy guarding a spot. However, if there's a team fight going on, you should try to help the team if you can. See, there's only one, well, 3 against 1 now. Let it kill this guy. Okay, now I see another guy. Oh, never mind, the whole team's over here. I think he's doing his ultimate move. I think that's his ultimate move. Someone's ultimate move, I'm not really sure. Right. Oh, I got killed anyway. I used my substitution jutsu and still got killed. That's awesome. man, I'll go and say, guys, this stream's been kind of busted. It has been kind of busted. It's also one final chance to see if people are just ignoring what I put out. If they care at all about anything. I guess they don't, man. They don't care at all. But as I've been putting in almost every video that I've been putting out lately, the dream is over, but the saga continues. It's gonna continue tomorrow with some more horror games as part of the Halloween/horror event that I had going on right here on this channel. And the games I've been playing are not really that scary. Like they're not gonna give you nightmares. Just saying. I'm not playing like the scariest games out there because I don't own them, and two, you know, I'm doing games that I think they could be fun to watch. Games that are not going to give you nightmares or make you want to not watch the stream. It's all in good fun. So like I said, next stream, like I said, it might be Parasite Eve, but I'm not too sure about that. Not too sure. Parasite Eve, you know, it kind of is survival horror, but it's different. It's kind of its own thing. It is weird, but that's what this kind of stuff is, man. These type of games are going to be weird stuff. Oh, my team won. No, I just lost my chat. I'm using actually no, I could have had it plugged in. It's my bad. This could have been plugged in the whole time. I'm using one of my iOS devices to look at the chat, so I can have it closer to me so I can read what people are saying instead of using my computer. Because I made that mistake on one of my other streams. I think it was the Call of Duty stream. I was reading the chat off of my computer screen, but I had to turn my head to look at the chat. So that's not good if you're playing a game like Call of Duty, because you gotta pay attention to where everyone's at, basically. Otherwise, you would get killed over and over and over, and that's what happened. I got killed a lot. I think I streamed multiplayer and I did some blackout. But yeah, in 2019, man, this channel, I finally got the chat back open. Yeah, in 2019, you know, this channel, if we don't really see any kind of strong support for stuff that I put out between now and before 2019, man, January 1st, 2019, this channel is going to be gone. All the videos are going to be gone. It's going to be like I never existed. You know, because that's pretty much how people have been treating my channel lately. So why keep the old stuff up? You know, it doesn't even make sense to keep anything around. Just delete everything and just retire from doing YouTube. You know, and I don't want to do that. You know, I've been working on this for so long. I shouldn't have to stop. But if people aren't watching and there's no hope for any kind of growth because people are not supporting this stuff, there's no point in continuing to do it. But like I said, I'm going to give this some time. We're going to give it, like I said, from now until January 1st, 2019. So like I said, every video I put out is important. So if you didn't look at the stuff that I've been putting out, you should probably check those out. Check them out. Give me your feedback on those videos, on those streams. Your opinions matter to me because I can use your opinions to make the channel better. All right. To make the channel better is going to require support from the viewers, and that's pretty much how almost every YouTube channel works. It is all really based on the support that YouTuber is getting from their audience. You know, if their audience acted indifferent and never never wrote any comments on their videos, didn't come to their streams and say nothing, you know, their channels would be just like mine after a while. You know, we shouldn't be okay with the way things are now. We should be wanting to push my channel to that next level. I can only do it with the support of the viewers. I'm going to do so much on my own. It doesn't matter how good I make a video. It could be the best video ever uploaded to YouTube. If it gets no support from the viewers, it's not going to get any views. That's just how it works. So, like I said, I need people to step up and help the channel out. And if we get strong support from now until the 1st of January 19, that would give me hope to keep the channel going, to keep doing stuff like this. But if people keep doing what they've been doing, you know, if you look at my current views on my videos, they're not so hot. My likes are in the single digits now. My stats are pretty much on par with my views when I first started doing YouTube, when I had no subscribers. They're pretty much around that. They're getting to that same point. My views are. My likes are pretty much there already, but my views are getting close to what I was doing when I had no subs. So how can we let this continue happening? We can reverse everything, but it takes a group effort to reverse stuff. Doesn't matter what I do. Like I said, it could be the best videos ever uploaded to this site. If it gets no support, the channel's not going to grow. So, and people know this, but I don't think they care though. That's the thing. But we'll see. Only time will tell us if that's the case, and time tells no lies. January 1st, 2019. That could be it. But I'm going to do one more match. One more match on Shinobi Striker. And like I said, I thought more people would have had an opinion about the title, but you know, like I said, the chat dried up very fast on that. You know, some people dropped in, they said some stuff, and that was it. I kind of thought there would be more of a debate on this, but I think people maybe agree with me about it. So like I said, I'm going to take their silence as them saying that this game is better than Storm, because it is. You know, people just don't want to admit it. Some people don't want to admit it, but I think this game is better. And the people who didn't say anything, I'm going to say that that they agree with me. Anime King is saying just do Twitch. I did Twitch for a short while. You know, I was doing some Twitch streams. Didn't tell no one about it, but I was doing Twitch streams. I was doing Street Fighter 5 because I was doing like a fighting game stream for about an hour, and you know, no one would come out to those streams. It was just basically me by myself doing a stream with no viewers for like an hour. So I was like, man, this is some awesome stuff. I remember the days when I would have over 100 people at my stream, showing my channel support. I remember the days when I would have over 100 likes on every video. I remember the days when people would actually comment on the videos. And now it's like that no longer happens. You know, that was back then, but now it's like this channel. It's like it's not even the same channel. You know, it's the same guy making videos. It's like everything feel like the same thing. I'm dead. I can't. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought I recovered, but I guess I didn't. Well, yeah, I mean, Naruto, the Naruto stuff, you know, the people who want that Naruto stuff, man, they probably subscribe to the Afro Senju guy. They probably subscribe to Shika's Clouds, and that's probably how they get their fix of Naruto. But I was giving people something pretty cool, something that was kind of community driven. Or at least that was the goal, was to make it community driven. People still ignored my channel even back then, but when I was doing the online tournament stuff, I was doing that for basically for the Naruto Storm community. That's why I did it. I figured, hey, if I build up a strong community, then I should have no problem with people showing us support for this channel. Strong community equals, you know, a better relationship with your viewers and stuff like that. You know, I thought that was the way to go, but maybe that wasn't the way to go. Maybe I should have built my channel in a different way. And I thought the way I did it was the right way. Like I said, maybe it wasn't the right way to go. What kind of match is this? This is a combat battle. Really paying attention to what the match type is. It actually doesn't matter. If this was like, you know, base battle, I would have switched over to maybe like a support, if needed. Just saying. I was waiting for him to use some Jutsu. Like, I'm starting to get a little better at that. Like, that's usually some Naruto Storm type gameplay right there. Make him use up his Jutsu so I can mash away on him. It takes a while for that bar to come back. You only get one Jutsu, basically, but the bar has to fill up. It takes a while to fill up too, so once someone uses it once, it's going to be a while before they can do it again. So that works to my advantage. Where'd he go? Because I lost track of him. He's right. It would be kind of cool if you could attach your character to a ceiling. You know, like if you're standing upside down, that'd be kind of cool. But for some reason, you can't do that. You can only walk on like the side of buildings and walls. But like if it's like a ceiling, you can't walk on it. Like underneath it, like hanging upside down. Like that'd be kind of cool if you could do that. But you can't. Let me try to show you guys what I mean. Like right here. So you can't hang upside down. I think that's weird. Like Naruto characters, they can do that. I don't know why they don't want to do that next. Maybe it would be too confusing. Even playing a game like this, I'm still not really 100% used to everything. It's still a little like it's very easy to lose track of your enemies because of the way the camera is. See, I was blocking. Well, actually, I wasn't blocking. I was matching on my substitution. It didn't work, though. Yeah, the hackers started popping up. You know, I forgot about that. Yeah, people were hacking the leaderboards on Naruto Storm. I mean, they were doing that way before Storm 4. People were like, I don't know why people were doing that though, and it must have been easy to do because I did it in almost every Naruto game that had online play. Someone would freaking hack the leaderboard. And people figure out how to do things that you're not really supposed to do. Like I know people were using characters that are like in the DLC. I don't know how they did that on PlayStation. On PC, I can see. Okay, they probably manipulated some files, but on PlayStation, how you hack a PS4 game? Use characters that are not in the actual game. I saw people doing that. That's the only thing that kind of holds this game back is its camera. So like I said, if they were to make a Shinobi Striker 2, if they made the camera better, maybe if there's a way to pull back the camera more, like you have no control over how close the camera is to your character. If there's a way to make the camera go back, see, I'm not even sure what this Jutsu is. I've never seen this before. That's actually new. Well, it's new to me anyway. I haven't seen all that before. But if there's a way to control the camera so that it's not so close on your character, then this wouldn't be so bad. That's the only thing that's really holding it back is the camera. But yeah, some people are saying that the community is gone. I think that's true. But some people try to lie and say, no, it's still alive and kicking. They're still playing Naruto Storm 4, but only people that are still playing Naruto Storm 4 are the ones who, you know, sat around and mastered the game. And just that's the only game they play. Those are the only people that are still playing Naruto Storm. Everyone else kind of moved on. They might have played this game for a little bit, but then they might have dropped it because other YouTubers said that this game sucks and all that. This game isn't so bad. I mean, there are worse anime games out there. Like Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Z, for example. Is way worse than this game. Way worse. Xenoverse 1 is way worse than this game, in my opinion. You know, just saying, like, this really isn't that bad of a game, but people kind of made it out to be such a bad game, which gave the game a bad rep. You know, it even got me. I was even kind of convinced that this was a horrible game and that I wasn't going to get it just because. You know, that was one of the main reasons why I didn't get this game when it first came out. There was another reason too, but that was one of the other reasons why I didn't get this game when it first came out. It's because people kind of badmouthed it. Loser Shay saying Shinobi Striker 2, good joke. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really sure how well this game sold. This game might have flopped because, like I said, the bad rep, you know, bad word of mouth, or it might have sold decently enough that they may attempt to do a sequel. I don't know though. This game could be a one and done deal, and I wouldn't be too surprised if it was one and done. But I think that it was a nice experiment, you know, to try something a little different. Not make just a regular fighting game, but make something that's team-based, and you gotta use teamwork. And if you communicate with your team, it makes the matches even easier. Just saying, like, if you're talking with your teammates, it'll make things run a lot smoother. You'll probably steamroll most people when you're playing this. If you're doing all the things I just stated, work as a team and communicate. I'm not really communicating with my team, but all I gotta do is look at the role that they are, stick close to my other teammates, and you could do pretty decently. I'll admit the overall content does seem a bit lacking. I'll admit that. I didn't mention that earlier. I'll admit the content on this is a little lacking. I was told that there's only 50 VR missions in this, so that's not really a lot for this type of game. The character customization is a little weak. Just saying, but if they made a sequel, they can make those things better in a sequel if they made one, which I don't know if they're going to. If they made a sequel, they could fix the number of missions. They could add more customization options, more jutsus. They could refine the gameplay to make it better, make it so you can control the camera, like have it zoom out. There's no way to zoom out the camera. The camera has to hit against something before it gets closer. See, when I move it down like this, it gets closer to my character because it's hitting something. You gotta be next to a wall to make the camera get close to your character. You see, like when it's like this, it's hard to tell what your character is doing. See, I just don't like that. Like in this situation, they really should have made the camera so that it zooms back. I know I said that like 5 times already, but that really is like my biggest pet peeve. I had that same exact pet peeve when I played the beta. You know, and it's like, I'm not sure if they were taking feedback from the beta or if other YouTubers didn't make a big deal about it. They probably should have. The Sindru Afro guys should have made a big deal about it, or Shika's Clouds, or anyone that these guys are actually going to listen to. They should have made a big deal about the camera. If they didn't, I guarantee you they didn't make a big deal about it, but they should have. Because I would have made. I mean, I said it in the freaking beta that the camera is an issue. I said it. But like I said, people don't listen to Kinggoken. You know what? I forgot about the Black Clover game. That game came out already? Anime King just mentioned Black Clover the game. That's a game that I was thinking about getting it, and I completely forgot about it. I forgot about freaking Black Clover the game. Did it, like, it came out already? Wow. I mean, I really forgot about that game. I knew there was like another anime game that came out. Like, I really forgot about Black Clover. Man. But he's saying Black Clover is dead. Like the online. So, I mean, I'm not really sure how good that game is. I know there's a beta for it. I didn't play the beta for Black Clover. Yeah, another person is saying that Black Clover is dead. See, that's the like, what kind of game is Black Clover the game? Like, is it like this? Is it like Naruto Storm? Is it like Dragon Ball Fighters? I'm not really sure. I really haven't looked at anything about Black Clover, the video game. And speaking of Black Clover, I still haven't watched the anime. You know, I still haven't looked at the anime for Black Clover, so I know nothing about the series. I've heard some people kind of compare it to Naruto, but that's all I know about it. Elusive Shades is saying Black Clover game is good, but it wasn't promoted.
Don't fall behind.
Yeah, man, the Sinju Afro guy, he should have made some videos talking about Black Clover to create some awareness, right? Because that's pretty much how it works. He should have made some videos talking about that Black Clover. Telling his fans, hey man, this game is good. Pick it up. Pick it up because I said so. What this is okay, combat battle. 2 attack, 1 ranged, 1 healer. That works actually. That's a good combination of roles for a team. This guy's trying to run. Stop running, dude! I gotcha. See this guy. Oh, that was his clone I hit. See, you can't even tell right away when you're hitting your opponent's their clone. Like, you can't even tell right away. Like, unless you're really paying attention. Like, if you're just mashing, you're not going to notice that you're hitting their clone. See, that was an actual hit. See, that right there, I was hitting his clone, but it was too late. The camera was facing the wrong way. But I started mashing on him right away, so I just got KO'd. Team got a scroll. My team is losing. So we're probably gonna lose this match. See, that was his shadow clone I was hitting. That's a shadow clone down here. See? Once again. Always making that mistake. Can't see me, so I couldn't even see him. And I'm not really sure what I got hit with there. I got hit by like 2 things. Well, the Anime King is saying that Afro Sinju and those other guys are people who can't enjoy a game and play it without bad mouthing it. Hey man, I mean, if they're being honest in a video, that's good. Like, I'll prefer if they're being honest about something instead of lying and saying something's good, just for the sake of saying it's good, because they might be giving the game free. I'm just saying, like, that's how it is. Like, they probably haven't paid for any of the games that they do on their channel. If they're doing Naruto stuff, they probably got that free. Like, anything that's Bandai Namco produced, they probably got it free. They're probably playing Soul Calibur 6 right now, and they probably got it free. But I do like that if they're being honest, like if the game sucks, they're gonna say it sucks, and that's good. But if they're not being honest, that's not right, man. Now, am I being honest when I say this game is better than Naruto Storm? Yeah, I think this game is better than Naruto Storm. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't say it. Yeah, he's KO'd. Ultimate. Get him! See what? That never hits anybody. I don't understand. Like, is the range on it poor? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I gotta be closer for that to work, but I never hit anybody with it. That's why I might switch out that jutsu for a different move. Oh, that's the ultimate attack! He pushed me right into it! It's like he pushed me right into that ultimate attack. I saw it coming. I was like, I gotta get out of there. That move's an instant kill. Instant kill. See, I got a D rank. I got killed way too many times, man. That's the worst. That's the worst I've played so far on stream. That's the worst I played. I should have switched over to like a support role or maybe a ranged role instead. That might have been better. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm probably gonna do what time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna do one more match, and that's gonna be it, man. That's gonna be it for the Shinobi Striker. And like I said, though, this is not gonna be a regular thing. You know, Shinobi Striker once again is gonna be it's gonna be gone after this. You know, I may bring it back in the future, maybe I won't, but we'll see. Only time will tell us if that's the case, and time tells no lies. But yeah, this will be it for Shinobi Strikers. Tomorrow's stream, like I said, it's going to be more of that Halloween/horror stuff that I've been doing right here on this channel. If you haven't checked out my Dino Crisis stream, check it out. Tell me what you think of it in the comment section of that stream if you do check out the Dino Crisis stream. If you missed any of the other streams, check those out and then drop a comment. Tell me what you thought about the video. I could use that to make future streams, future videos better by using your feedback. Because with no feedback, I'm just going to assume that everything's okay. But if there's something that you notice that you think is kind of whack but could be better, point it out. I'm not going to get mad if you point out anything bad about the video. I want to know what you think is bad so I can make it better. It's all about improving. Doesn't matter that I've been doing this for 6 years. I'm not going to be mad if you tell me that you didn't like something. Just tell me what you didn't like. I can make it better. Yeah, tomorrow's stream, like I said, I'm leaning towards doing, Parasite Eve. That might be tomorrow's stream. Maybe not. I gotta look at something real quick on that game first before I decide to do that game for the stream. And of course, it's gonna have the no death challenge. So if I die once, that's it. And Parasite Eve, it is an action RPG. But it's also survival horror. See, that's kind of thing. Like, it's not a normal survival horror game. It really is its own thing. I can't really name any other game that's like that. So that's kind of why I'm on the fence about doing that game. Because it is a weird game. So I'm kind of unsure about it. I may end up streaming a different game, but it's still got to be something that is horror/Halloween themed, because that's the goal. Now, the obvious choice would be to stream Friday the 13th, the video game. You know, I did think about streaming that game. I'm not really sure how active that game is. It did come out, what, last year, I believe. I was going to buy it when it came out. I didn't buy it, but I thought about getting it and putting it and doing something with it on my channel. But I didn't do it. I kind of wish I would have. But I didn't do it because I was like, no one's gonna look at it. Even though Kinggoken is the one doing it, they're not gonna watch it because there are no Naruto characters on screen. That was the thinking back then, and it's not really the case now. Because I was just walking on the ceiling. I thought I couldn't walk on the ceiling. Hold on, I gotta try that. I gotta try that again. I gotta see if that wasn't just a fluke. I thought I couldn't walk on the ceiling. Yeah, see, you can't. I don't know how it did that. I was actually on the ceiling for a second. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about before. Oh yeah, I was talking about freaking Friday the 13th. The reason why I haven't done that yet, as part of the Halloween/horror event that I have going on, even though it makes sense to do it. I'm not really too sure about how to do it. Well, if I did it now, it wouldn't matter, but last year I was thinking about doing it, and I was like, man, people are probably not going to watch it because there's no Naruto characters in it. So they're not going to watch. They can pretend they can't see the stream. That's what I was thinking back. I mean, now if I streamed it, I don't think it would matter too much if I streamed it now, but I'm just not really sure how active the online is for that game. Is it still a popular game, or did it fall off? I know another game called Dead by Daylight is kind of the same thing, and I think it may be more popular. See, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'm still alive somehow. And I got killed. Alright. Oh wow, we're down one player, of course, and we're all attack types, so there's no variety. I'm gonna switch to a healer. Maybe for the duration of this match, I'm gonna find my teammates. I'm gonna try to keep them alive. And get to them. I'm trying. There we go. I kind of wish that the kunai wire was longer. See, oh, he's dead. I think, oh, he's still alive. See, I wasted that. I could have got his health back. He's about to die though. I can't use my energy, my healing jutsu to help him. So I'm not really sure what I've never seen it. Like there's some new stuff that I haven't seen. It's a different jutsu. He pulled me towards him. Never seen that before. Has anyone played Outlast in VR? Well, I don't have a VR headset, so I've never played it in VR. It'd be kind of cool to play a game like that with the VR headset, and I didn't even know that there was a VR thing for Outlast. Had no clue, but that's kind of cool. I think I know Resident Evil 7 has the VR thing. That'd be a very cool game to play with the VR headset. Play it in first person and all that. Like, it would be very creepy. Very creepy. Where's my team at? There they are.
Too slow.
Only 3 more minutes left, man. Once this match is over, that's going to be it. Unless people want to debate about this game being better than Storm 4. I'll keep going a little longer for that, but if not, you know, we'll call it a day. Shinobi Striker will be, once again, it'll be shelled. You know, like, I'll still play it off stream, you know, so I can get the comments. But that's about it. Like, the game will be shelled once again. Wow. See, there's nothing I could have done right there. Yeah, his freaking ultimate move. Playing a healer type that's less HP than everyone else. There's nothing I could have done in that situation. My team is outnumbered, by the way, because someone rage quitted. I don't know why you would freaking leave a match and make it uneven. So a team gets bodied. I hate when people do that. Anime King's that he's saying that there's VR for the Outlast. Yeah, I didn't know about that, but if I ever were to get like a VR headset, like a PlayStation headset for VR, those are kind of pricey. That's the main reason why I haven't bought one, because they're expensive, and there are a lot of games that don't support the whole VR thing. So like if there are like a whole bunch of games that supported it, then I probably would have got one. but I kind of learned my lesson by buying, PlayStation accessories. Like I remember when the PlayStation Move first came out, I bought that day one. But there's so many games that didn't make use of the PS Move. Like it kind of felt like a waste of money because it didn't really have a whole lot of support. I mean, there's some games that they added it in. I know like Resident Evil 5, you could use the PS Move controls. There's some light gun type games on PS3 that could make use of PS Move, but that was pretty much the extent of it. Like there really wasn't a whole lot of support for it. So that's why I don't buy go out and buy like the latest PlayStation accessories, because I feel like there's no follow through with that most of the time. Now I'm seeing that with the VR stuff. Now I could be wrong. Maybe there are a lot of games that support it, but I don't really see a lot of games that support VR. That's why I haven't jumped on that bandwagon yet. Yeah, that's trying to think. We'll do some closing comments here before I turn off the stream. About like the state of anime games. Actually, that might be a better video title, a better stream to do the state of anime games. Are they getting the job done? I know Dragon Ball FighterZ Dragon Ball FighterZ really raised the bar. That's why I think anime games they're still gonna be popular as long as they're coming out, with the quality of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Making a legitimate fighting game using these anime characters. I mean, that game proved it works. That's why I want to see more anime games do that. But I'm not really sure about Jump Force because I didn't get a chance to play the beta. Someone did hook me up with a beta or an opportunity to play the beta. I couldn't follow through on playing the beta because I didn't have time to play it, and I was mad. I was like, man, I really want to play that so I could see so I could feel like so basically so I can see how the game plays. Is it like J-Stars or is it its own thing? That's what I really wanted to see, and I didn't get a chance to play it myself. So I'm a little disappointed about that. So I don't know how good Jump Force is. But Jump Force could end up being like the best anime game ever made. Who knows, man? Who knows? That could be the case. But I'm gonna have my expectations low for Jump Force. Now I think there should be like another beta for that. I think they're gonna do another beta. Even though the game comes out in January, there may be another beta for it before it comes out. Maybe 2 weeks before it comes out, there may be a little beta that I'll be able to download and I'll be able to play it myself and see if it's any good. And then, that'll determine if I get the game. If I think the beta is whack, I'm not going to get the full game. Unless Bandai Namco gives me a free copy, which they're not going to. Alright, so I guess that's all I'm going to say about like the anime game stuff, but whatever. Shinobi Striker, not a bad game. I think it's better than Naruto Storm. It has it's just better overall in my opinion. And I already stated why earlier. If you want to hear what I said earlier, rewind the stream and hear what I said earlier, or just check out the beginning of the stream. And I pretty much say there what I think. I think this game's better than Naruto Storm. It's a lot more fun. Graphically, it's not better than Naruto Storm. I admitted that. This doesn't look as good as Naruto Storm. But I do appreciate what they're trying to do, but it just doesn't look as good as Naruto Storm because of what they were trying to do with the visual style of this game. But yeah, man, if you agree with me, let me know. I guess in the comment section of this stream. Probably no one's gonna comment on this. I mean, that's the trend with this channel. No one's gonna comment. No one has an opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone will actually state, no, you're wrong, man. Storm is better. And they'll say why. And then that's good if they do that. Because then that'll give me some insight into how they see things. What they like. But I guess that's going to be it for the stream. The stream chat was... it was a little more active. Than the last couple of streams. But we didn't see a whole lot of new people chat, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Am I getting Devil May Cry 5? Most likely. I played every Devil May Cry game, so I most likely will get Devil May Cry 5. I have high expectations for that game, by the way. Very high expectations. Although, with them making Devil May Cry 5, it kind of makes you wonder, what are they going to do about that Devil May Cry reboot they put out like a couple years ago? Are they just going to leave that alone? Are they going to merge that game's universe with Devil May Cry 5? I'm kind of wondering about that. Because I'm pretty sure, didn't Devil May Cry the reboot end on a... I'm pretty sure it ended on a... Not on a cliffhanger, but it kind of hinted at there being like a sequel. I'm pretty sure it ended in that way. I might be wrong. I haven't played that game in a long while, but I'm pretty sure it does kind of end in a way that kind of implies that there's going to be like a sequel that continues that storyline. If it doesn't continue, that's fine. You know, people really wanted Devil May Cry 5 anyway. They didn't want that reboot. But let's see. All right, that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I did 2 streams today. I did the Halloween/horror event stream. I did a stream of Dino Crisis. So if you're into horror games, check out the stream. It's a no-death challenge. Do I make, or do I actually do I complete the challenge, or do I fail this challenge? There's only one way to know for certain, because you don't know how long that game is if you haven't played it. I could have beaten that game in less than an hour. You don't know. That's why you should check out the video. Check out, or watch when I do it live and see if I meet the challenge live. Like I said, it's some very interesting stuff if you're into that kind of thing. And then I did this stream right here for Shinobi Striker, a special stream of Shinobi Striker, a game that I said I wasn't going to do any more streams of after I did like 5 streams and people didn't really seem into the game. But I was like, I'll do one more stream of Shinobi Striker. I'll blow the dust off the game. I'll bring it back just to make one statement, and that is to say this game is better than Naruto Storm. That's my opinion. And I welcome anyone to come and challenge that opinion and tell me how I'm wrong about that. That's what I want people to do. If they didn't do it live, maybe they'll do it on the replay of the video, but we'll see. Only time will tell us if that's the case, and time tells no lies. Alright, that's it, guys. Until tomorrow, because tomorrow will be the next stream. Until tomorrow, Kinggoken out.